This is another MyView TV exclusive. Please remember to hit the notification bell, like, share, and subscribe.
I don't bring nobody forward in your to cheer for me. Everything what you see up, my natural talent. Let me tell you something. You see, when you know what to please the audience with, it's simple, man.
I go on, my people. Hope everybody in okay. Hope everybody in alright. 1 Peter 5 and verse 7. Cast all your care upon him, for he careth for you. Big up everybody who live visit today. Happy red rice and roaster day. Every day above ground is a blessing. I don't know me not stop saying that, you know. Me tell you from the other day, the only innocent people not dead. 96% of who are dead mix up in a bangarang. Them are them family. So when they see them come over here with them pity parties, tell them say, move and go along one side with that. Because we not sorry for them on this platform. But I go down to Westmoreland now, go start the news. A businessman is the latest victim of gun violence in Westmoreland after he was shot dead in Fullersfield in the parish on Friday. He has been identified as 22-year-old Everton Johnson. This guy about to cover the whole place, you know, people. Yeah, tell you, all I scare about them are dead. And guess who them are carry with them? The dolly them. Members of the dolly them, big guns and don't want to work, you know. Let me tell the people them are going now. According to the report, Johnson was at his business establishment when two men drove up on a motorcycle at about 5:30 p.m. Further reports are that the men ordered cigarettes, and while being served the item, they pulled their firearm. Yes, people. Pow, 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 pow. I know what already. The first set of pow them, they kind of missed it. Johnson tried to flee from the armed men but was chased and shot several times in the upper body. Residents who heard the gunshot alerted the police. They later found Johnson suffering from bullet wound. Yes, people, Johnson dead on the spot. Them never done left him. I know that already. Hold on a bit, they now people make a gas and catch it because you have a little bit of sad news. Holy pa shot buster in a Portmore, people. I'm going to tell you exactly what happened now. A 66-year-old woman was gunned down during a hail of bullet after a gunman invaded Kesnor Drive in Nagazet, Portmore, St. Catherine, Friday evening. The identity of the deceased has not been ascertained at this time. Yes, nobody really want to tell much name. She is believed to be a vendor. Report reaching our news team that heavily harmed masked men entered the community at about 7:30 p.m. Friday and opened fire at the residence. When the gunshot subsided, the senior citizen was found suffering from bullet wounds. She was pronounced dead right on spot. While a motive has not been established for the killing, the police says several violence acts and conflict in the community have linked to persons residing overseas. Yes, people in Prampire that send down the money for people get slapped. That is why me I tell you, who have to watch, who no stand upside down on the road, no. Enough of them mix up. I mean, I want to feel like say a man alone involved in a crime and violence. The woman them have a major part to play, and also some of the kids them too. Just like over there in a St. Catherine. Let me just scoot on over to Old Harbour. Gunman struck in a section of Old Harbour, St. Catherine, leaving a man dead and his common-law wife injured shortly after they arrived home. The deceased has been identified as Patrick Pearson, age 59, of an Old Harbour address. His female companion received minor injury from the gun attack and was released from the hospital after being treated. Watch when me tell the people them exactly what go on Panda ends now. Report reaching our news team that shortly after the couple arrived home in their motor car sometime after 9, another motor vehicle, a Toyota Probox, drove up. An armed man alighted from the Probox and opened fire at the couple inside their car. Pearson managed to exit the vehicle. Yes, people, I tell you what Pearson no. The man run left home, man. The man run left the woman, people. I guess who will tell the tale. Not the woman, but was chased and shot several times by his attacker before the gunman fled the scene in a waiting motor car. The wounded man and his lover, who received a single shot wounds to the leg, was taken to the hospital. The woman alone live to tell the tale. She said, watch the people. Me I say after the man them come and start shout up the car, the man jump out of the car and run left me. Run the man and run for save his whole life, you know. Man just run him down and kill him. A motive for the gun attack has not been established. And people, don't need to worry yourself. Me are going to keep on the post for exactly where go on. Attacker stabbed to death with his own knife. That one I'm going to tell you about now. A woman who was stabbed by a man in Negril, Westmoreland on Wednesday night, disarmed him and stabbed him to death with his own weapon. Yes, people. Enough of them look at things have to go on. The woman them defend themselves. The deceased is identified as T.J. Jackson, otherwise called Sean. I don't know what kind of work Sean do already. So from now, hear me say, Sean, I must stop like that. And so I don't know what kind of work Sean do. You can tell the people in the comment section because them don't know. All laborers are supposed to get slapped with. Sean is a laborer. Sean is a higgler. of Whitehall, also in Negril. Report from Negril police at about 9 p.m. Jackson woman were involved in a domestic dispute when he allegedly used a knife to stab her in the leg. A tussle developed between the two and the woman managed to disarm him. Yes, people, the woman was only for show. She disarmed him and used the knife to stab him in his chest. Jackson was rushed to the Sڵąbbɛɖ hospital where he died while being treated. And guess who don't serve him? Me and Uno. You understand, him get exactly what him deserve. The woman was also transported to the hospital where she was being treated for the stab wound and admitted under police guard. Police don't need to guard her, just need to let her go. You understand the matter of fact? Tell her, say, I want to buy her a beer. Anytime I see her, just tell her, say, yo, my view say I want to buy her a beer because she do a good job. Yes, get rid of one criminal. An alleged eyewitness, a vendor, said things could have been avoided if the deceased had listened to other person. But you know what, something like going to ball, come and share with us. So we have to link up with witness them and the witness them tell me exactly what I want. Everybody shocked when we see him attack the girl and stab her in her foot. Even when the girl had run, he might chase her, but she turned around upon him and grab him up. Yeah, paper, that eyewitness I could know say no. At that time, she turned around upon him and get for disarm him. Yes, bad girl, this yeah, man. Whole heap of show she watch and brutally get to stab him with his own knife. So that time him be war run, but it be too late. Too late shall be them cry. Imagine him have him like a knife and kill him dead. Him ever kill somebody and him dead. Jackson was the 5th person killed in Westmoreland since the start of the week and the 12th person overall since the start of the year. Westmoreland ended 2021 with 121 murders, the 4th highest parish total. And people, make I tell you something, nobody feel like it'll get any better. No. Hold it, more people down there go bad. Hold on a bit now, people. In other news, meeting keep with the Prime Minister and the Maroon them. But guess who never get invited? Curry.
Coming out of that meeting, we tabled the position that collectively we would prepare the Maroon working papers, which we would be passing to the government to begin dialogue, to have a diplomatic resolution to this cause. It was made clear in that meeting that a contact from the government had reached out to Colonel Sterling in an effort to arrange a meeting with the Maroon chiefs. Only that the terms of this meeting would be that Chief Curry not be included. Within the last 24 hours, much to my disappointment, the decision of the other 3 colonels have changed. Colonel Sڵąbbɛɖ was very strong in his opposition of having a conversation that would exclude any of the Maroon colonels. Why? Because we're seeking to unify our voices behind a cause, and we're trying to unify our own communities and bodies towards the common cause. We all want this to be a peaceful and diplomatic resolution. I will not continue and join the nonsense that's being spurred in the media. We're not trying to create a divide. We're not creating a threat to the state. We're not here trying to overthrow anybody. The Prime Minister has his job and I have mine.
Since nobody want to say it, make I say it. And call Curry and tell Curry, listen, the people of Maroon town just need to come together, all up and get rid of Curry so they can go back to the normal life, up in our little corner, by yourself and nobody now fast so okay? Well, I don't know, I can talk to the leader down at Scott Salka. If I got to tell you, why they exclude Curry from the meeting?
The Prime Minister has said that he did not want to meet with Mr. Curry right now because of the tension in here and the disrespect. And I think he has a right to defend that. So in our stand now, we had another meeting, which was last night, an emergency meeting, to also let him know that we may still have to go because somehow we have to start dialogue. The thing is that we need dialogue. We must have dialogue. And with the Prime Minister paused this meeting, as a matter of fact, and set his protocol of how he wants to meet. I think we were obligated to do go along with that in some way until we can set our meeting, which I think will be the next meeting of how we would like to speak, because Curry has to speak about a compound town, on his own. We cannot decide what goes on there or what is his issue. We know what the issues face all of us, not just Maroon Town, but Jamaica. But for sure, we want to make sure that we are about not just the Maroon Town, but we're talking about Jamaica.
It's not everything them teach in a school, but make I tell you something. Too much education can make you dunce. And that's reach Curry. Curry just come and just love chat the people them live up and get rid of them. Tell him say me say that. Say that I said that I mean what I said. And me not take you back. And me also tell the people them too. Junior from Mobay get slapped with. Yes, people. Them kill one more from Mobay. Down there just above at. I have a message to the people that know Dunkirk. Remember, good people come from Dunkirk, you know. Them say underneath, hurry up and get out. Can't say me never tell you, no. The people them say, the 1 and 2 little good people them live round there, pack on the bags and live. Yes, bloodshed after bloodshed is coming. Can't say me never tell you, know. Show me, make sure I want to know. Whole heap of time. Today is Sunday. Share a little, love a little, give a little. Sort out the red rice and roast in one nice little container and give a neighbor some. If you're not a neighbor forgive, just find a random madman on the road and give man. I'm hungry. You understand? Anyway, people, I soon come back, come tell you exactly what I go on the news and I come on the news with them hide in the sports section. Can remember some of the people, let me know. This is the people's them channel.